Hey guys, how's it going? Definitely a sad day, actually, yesterday. You're kind of reaching that age when your heroes start passing away. But losing Neil Peart yesterday, and he was really quiet about it. Nobody, his immediate circle probably knew, Getty and Alex and his family. But man, just the outpouring that I have seen on social media regarding Neil Peart and how many people he affected didn't surprise me. When I signed on to Facebook, first I thought it was a joke. People have cruel jokes sometimes, but I went from post after post after post after post, and it was all regarding Neil Peart passing away at 67 from brain cancer. And I tried to follow up and throw this on the channel because it's regarding musicians, not just guitar players. I'm a drummer as well. As a matter of fact, I've been drumming, as long as I've been playing guitar. And Neil Peart is one of my favorite drummers of all time. He always has been. I've always had two drummers, and it's been Neil Peart and John Bonham. And this one, man, it brought tears to my eyes. Obviously I've never met Neil and don't know him, but that's the type of impact that I think it's had on so many drummers and musicians across the world. I wanted to read something. Mike Portnoy, who's another one of my favorite drummers, obviously influenced by Neil Peart, had posted, It absolutely breaks my heart to pieces to get the news of the passing of one of my greatest heroes of all time. Neil Peart will always be a mentor and a hero to me, and his influence on me as a drummer for the past 40 years is absolutely impossible to measure. But beyond that, over the past 15 years or so, he's become a friend. Always such a gentleman and a gracious host. Always inviting me to come to sound check and spend some time before the show wherever Rush was passing through. Always sending complimentary copies of his new books or holiday emails with pictures of he and his young daughter Olivia. I have so many memories through the years, but probably the most special was the last time I saw him. I took my son Max to see Rush on their farewell tour, as I wanted him to see the band before they retired. I wish I had. I've never seen Rush live. Neil, ever the incredible gracious host, invited us to soundcheck. Let Max play his drums, gave him a pair of his sticks, an autographed snare drum head, and opened up his dressing room to us for the evening. The point is, if you were his guest, you were family. I could go on and on and on, but I need to process this. Sadly, I've known about Neil's declining health for a few years now, close friend, and always feared this news, but I am still shaken to the core in shock. My deepest condolences go out to Getty and Alex, to Carrie and Olivia, to Michael and Lome, and Chris S., to Ray and Peggy, and to all of his faithful fans all around the world, of which I will always be one of the biggest. Rest in peace. You will always be my hero. It's impacted every drummer. Neil just set the bar, and when he set the bar, it was never passed, in my opinion, by anybody. And you always have, I did like a post on my YouTube channel about, favorite drummers and rate them, and I did a poll. So obviously I had Neil Peart, and my subscribers, you guys could vote on it. It was Neil Peart, John Bonham, and I forget the other ones. I don't know if I had Chad Smith, Lars, just a few random ones, but I was watching that, and it was Neil, then Bonham, then Neil, then Bonham, then Neil, then Bonham. And it's been like that, man, since, the 80s. It's been those two drummers. They're two different stylistic drummers. Neil's like on the upbeat type, where Bonham is more of the groove on the backbeat, but equally talented, drummers. But anyways, if you want to put how Neil has affected you, even if you're not a drummer, man, you listen to Rush and you love their music. Rush is one of the few bands, I got to tell you, from the 80s that when I listen to them, I'm still in awe of the little things Neil does. And by little, I don't mean easy. It's just the guy was a machine. He was that good. Like I said, and this one affected me, almost to the point of tears. It's like the end of a legacy. But we got his music, to listen to, of course. And but wow, too young to go, in my opinion. So definitely a sad day yesterday and today. Waking up, it's just like I said, that's the one musician. You know, the other one that's already knows going to hit me is, you know, God forbid the day Eddie Van Halen goes. It's gonna be a bad day for me and a lot of you guys. And of course, it's bad when anybody goes. But these are players that have impacted me to the point of driving my passion to play and become a better musician. So I know you guys can relate. But yeah, tell me your stories in the comments below. Long live Rush, one of the best rock bands on the planet, never to be matched again. Rest in peace, Neil Peart, and take care. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, share these videos, and until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking.